Hello, my name is Rick and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I like to review skincare from a biological, psychological, and cost-effective perspective, so if that appeals to you in any way, I would recommend subscribing below and following me on my Instagram at rickskin_. So today it's just going to be kind of like a regular video, a catch-up video. I've been using a few cleansers lately that I've been impressed with and not so much impressed with. So I'm basically just going to share those with you today. And in this video, I'm going to be introducing my new ingredient system where I basically have a sidebar which displays each category of ingredients from like humectants to surfactants to emollients and moisturizers. So this is going to be kind of like a tester video as well, and I hope you like the new structure of the video. So my first product is going to be a first cleanse product, and it's the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I got this on Ulta sale. They were having like every day they were having a different sale of different products being like half off, and when I saw this I was so happy because I've been wanting to try this for like a year. And it was finally my time. I went to the Ulta. I thought they were gonna run out, but they had like literally a whole stack of them. And I've been in the market for a long time for like a fragrance-free cleansing balm, and I have not been able to find one that's like synthetic fragrance-free, essential oil-free, like citrus extract free, and like this was the only one I could find, and I was so happy I was able to get it. This has a very short ingredient list, which is another reason why I was excited to try it, because there shouldn't be anything irritating in here. There shouldn't be anything that interacts with anything else you could be wearing. So it just, to me, seemed like a really basic, effective cleansing balm. And it kind of followed up on that reputation. I tried it. The texture is amazing. I love balms that aren't like hard and waxy. I like when they're a little soft and almost like melted butter, similar to, I haven't used the Then I Met You cleansing balm, but from what people say, like the texture is more softer. Or like the Deviant skincare cleansing balm, that one's more like a slushy kind of texture. I want to try it, but it's like way too expensive. This one's kind of similar to that. It has like somewhat of a water content that gives it more slip and more of like a gel balm type consistency, and you know, it takes everything off like very easily. It feels luxurious to use. I actually look forward to using this just because I like to use it to take the time to like massage my face, do some drainage. Yeah, it kind of just hit all the marks for me. The price is a little high. It's $30 for 3.8 ounces. 3.8 ounces is kind of a lot, but for such a short ingredient list, $30 is kind of a lot. I can see maybe like 25. The reason why I can see 30 being justifiable is because this is kind of unique in that there's no fragrance and it's a really simple formula, and they give you 3.8 ounces. So kind of in the way of putting less ingredients, they kind of make themselves more unique in terms of cleansing balms go. And while it is a short ingredient list, it's very effective and does everything you expect it to do. So with that said, I'd highly recommend this. I'm probably going to repurchase it for full price, honestly. Like, I just love using it and I'd highly recommend it. Okay, so I'm going to move into second cleansers now. A lot of people have been asking me to review Cerave, but I really haven't had a full range of products to give like a popular Cerave brand review. But a lot of people have been asking me about their hydrating cleanser. I'm going to say right off the bat, I love this cleanser. I've been using it for about a year. I get the 16-ounce one from Amazon. I forgot how much it was, but it's very cost effective. It's a really simple ingredient list. You can always count on Cerave for being like fragrance free, free of any irritants. I've heard a lot of people say that like Cerave makes their skin burn. I'm not too sure about what that's about. I've tried looking into what ingredients might cause that, and if I'm honest, I haven't really been able to find it. It must be just one certain type of ingredient that just doesn't interact with some. But for the majority, I've heard Cerave is a great brand. You know, it's recommended by dermatologists all the time. So for the vast majority, it should work out fine. The only three kind of active ingredients in here are going to be sodium hyaluronate, 3 different types of ceramides, which give Cerave their name, and then cholesterol. And ceramides and cholesterol are valuable to you because they are essentially kind of like the bricks that make up our, are not the bricks, they're like the mortar in between the bricks that make our skin. So whenever you have a high ceramide cholesterol content, that's going to contribute to less water leaving the face, less irritants getting in. They're essentially what makes the barrier of your skin more integral and work more effectively. This is probably the only cleanser I've used where after using it, my skin felt more hydrated. Like the only one, and it's crazy. Like if I have like a really irritated face, but like I still need a cleanse, for instance, if I like shave or something and I want to get the rest of like the shaving cream off or whatever, I'll go in with this because I know, one, not only am I going to be like free of innate irritants, my skin actually feels somewhat rejuvenated after, and that's really hard to do with a cleanser. The only other cleanser I've used that is close enough to that experience is probably the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. But this, you know, this is a staple. I think everybody should have it in their like bathroom cabinet as a backup. You know, the thing about Cerave is they're kind of boring. Like even this packaging, it's like you don't really want to like show this off. What? You know what I mean? Like, not the prettiest, but God, I finally got autofocus and it's so nice. But yeah, I would highly recommend this. I'd probably get a smaller size. Don't get like the 16 ounce off Amazon. I just looked it up. It is $13.91 for 16 ounces of this. That's amazing. But if you're just trying it, I'd recommend getting the smaller one because like I said, people are like, it's burning my skin. So, you know, you got to be careful when you're trying new products anyway, but if you can and it works for you, I'd recommend getting the full size. It's amazing. Y'all ever gone to Denny's and got their orange tea? Like legit just changed my life. Imagine like hot orange Fanta, but not gross. Like just put some honey in it. It's got cinnamon in it, so it's like herbal, but like My next product was kind of like, it was like an impulse buy kind of, but I was looking for more cleansers because I'd kind of been only relying on like one or two, and I was like, I kind of need to review some cleansers, and I'd heard about this one, and it's the 9 Wishes Rice Foaming Cleanser, and let me say, this is like so blown out because it's so light. Oh my god, I can do this now, like Michelle Fonnet. Here, let me, oop. There we go. The 9 Wishes Rice Foaming Cleanser. I got this for about like 20 bucks on YesStyle. They give you 4 fluid ounces, 120 milliliters. I'm always gonna have like the different units for different measurements of product in there, so if I forget one, I'm sorry. But yeah, I also heard a lot of people say they got this through like a box in Costco or something. Like they had like a whole line of their products just like in one box. So I know it's available in the States. I don't know if you can get it individually, but you know, YesStyle's always got your back. And this was a really great surprise. This might be one of my favorite cleansers, like kind of right up there with Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. And the reason why is because I've been looking for a long time for like a physical kind of scrub exfoliant that didn't feel like it was actively damaging my skin, like a walnut scrub or something. And the thing that's different about this is it has micro ground rice powder. The thing you have to watch out for whenever you try to get like a physical exfoliant is you want to make sure that either the particles are small enough or that they're uniform in size so that they're not causing tears in the skin. And this feels so gentle with the rice. It is, when they say microground, it feels microground. Like it almost feels like it's doing nothing to the skin, but at the same time, you feel it working and your skin feels softer afterward. The other thing that's contributing to the softer skin that it gives you is it has a bunch of rice extracts. It has ferment extract of rice, rice bran water, rice bran extract, and really nothing else I've lately has at least worked to soften my skin like rice bran has. Like the I'm From Rice toner like works amazingly for the texture of my skin, and this does as well. It also has a lot of calming plant extracts like licorice root and the portulaca, extract that I can never say, but it's in like every K-beauty product. But yeah, the texture of this, it's like a cleansing cream gel type that you can see the little micro ground rice in it, and you can feel it definitely working on the skin, but it's so gentle. And then on top of that, on wet skin, it just softens those grains even more. So you're getting like a really gentle physical exfoliation, one that I haven't really felt with any other product. And then on top of that, you're also getting a good cleanse in that's not too stripping at all. You kind of want to watch like cleansing and exfoliating at the same time, because that's kind of like a disaster for your skin, because you're stripping it and then at the same time exfoliating it, which is just like, even conceptually just sounds like grounds for irritation right there. But this does a great job, and I use this as my second cleanse. I use it kind of a lot because my skin turns over really fast because I was on Accutane, and that's basically what it does for your skin. But I would highly recommend this. It has there is synthetic fragrance in this, meaning we don't know what they used as the fragrance ingredient in this, but it's not intrusive at all. If anything, it's very rare for me to say that like fragrance enhances a product experience for me, but this is one of them. It's a really light, faint scent, and I like using it in the morning because it's kind of revitalizing. It wakes you up. It's like a floral herbal scent, but like I love it. So all the way around, I love this product. It's a gentle cleanse, it's a gentle exfoliant, and it leaves my face feeling intact and not stripped. So what else can you ask for a second cleanse? So I highly recommend it. Okay, my next product is one that it's an effective cleanser. Did it wow me? No, but is it going to be great as a second cleanse that's not stripping or irritating? Yeah, this is the Piperberry Skin Kale Cleanser. This was sent to me, so I'm just disclosing that. It was sent to me. No incentive to speak well of the product. You know, like I said, it didn't wow me, but I mean, it worked. But I was in the market for a cream cleanser. I've been trying to really find like a really good cream cleanser, just because I like the experience. Like, I don't like when cleansers foam too much. I don't like when they're too gel-like and see-through. I like when it's like an emollient, surfactant-rich cleansing cream. This has a ingredient blend that I'd never heard of before, and it's kale, carrot, and lemon protein. And I looked that up, and apparently the amino acids in all those proteins actually do serve some purpose. For instance, for the lemon protein, it has shown to inhibit tyrosinase, which is the amino acid that actually contributes to melanin production. So there is some value there. It also comes in glass packaging, which I wasn't expecting, and that makes it really feel luxurious. And I've been loving glass packaging lately. Like, anything in glass packaging, I'm like, but right now it's on sale for $28. They give you 4 ounces or 118 milliliters. And like I said, it's kind of like a basic cleanse. On top of those 3 proteins, it also has chamomile, cucumber, aloe, and green tea in it. So there's a lot of other kind of humectant, calming, antioxidant ingredients in this. For the price, I'd say it's worth it. The packaging definitely kind of ups the level of it for me. It's a great gentle cleanser. If you can try it, I would. So I would recommend the Piperberry Skin Kale Protein Cleanser. Okay, this was the biggest letdown for me. This is also a second cleanse. It's the IsNtree Sensitive Balancing Cleansing Foam. Like I said, I was looking for cream cleansers, and as you can see, this is kind of like a creamy consistency. And I was really hoping this was going to be it, because the ingredient list is phenomenal. You know, it has ceramides, it has amino acids, it has allantoin, panthenol. So anything with that kind of ingredient list in a cleansing foam that's also in a cream form, like, it was right up my alley. But just the experience of using this was just, first of all, the scent is so off-putting, and that's the thing about fragrance-free products, is that, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because you want fragrance-free products, but then some products, just when you smell them, you're like, oh. And this was one of them. I don't know if it's the type of surfactants they used. I've never used a product with myristic acid, and that's a type of surfactant, kind of waxy type substance, and I have a feeling that might be what it is. But yeah, that scent, I can't even really describe it. It just, not to like demonize chemicals, but in the sentence I'm about to say, but it just smells like chemically synthetic. Not that those are bad things, but just like, yeah, I can't get over it. It doesn't sound like it doesn't smell like something you'd want to put on your face, I guess is how I can say. And like, once again, chemicals, synthetic ingredients aren't bad. Just the scent of this, it's really the only way I can feel like I could explain what it smells like with people like immediately knowing the stereotypical scent I'm talking about. And it also leaves the weirdest film on my skin. Like, I'd use it and then I'd wash it off, and if I would like move my finger over my skin, it would make it would cause like more friction on my face, to the point to where like if I just tried to slide my finger, it would grab and pull my skin, to the point to where it would even make like rubbing noises. Like, I'll try to put it in, it was like So yeah, this was a really big letdown for me. The ingredient list, unfortunately, this time did not justify the efficacy or anything else about this product. I wouldn't recommend this, and I'm sorry I have the exposure so high that you can't even see what I have. But I always do product shots as well, so. But yeah, I wouldn't bother with this at all, so. Next. Okay, this next product was another letdown for me, which sucks because I love Paula's Choice. I haven't met a product of theirs that I haven't liked, and their perfectly balanced foaming cleanser is one of my one of my holy grail cleansers for if you want an adequate cleanse that's not too stripping, if you want a foaming bubbly type cleanser that doesn't strip the skin. But this one, I just couldn't. This is the Unscrub. And like I said, I was looking for physical exfoliants that didn't, you know, feel like they were tearing up my skin or stripping it too much. And this is what they market this to essentially be. But the problem with this is they use jojoba beads, which are kind of, you know, really small beads of jojoba oil that break down with water. The problem with it is that the beads are so big, they almost kind of just roll over your skin. It doesn't feel like they're exfoliating at all. And then on top of that, when you add water, they melt. So it's like after they melt, they're kind of useless. They essentially just become like jojoba wax on your skin. So this doesn't do a good job of exfoliating to me. On top of that, this isn't like a gel cleanser, a water-based foaming cleanser. This acts more like a cleansing oil or a balm, in that when you put it on the skin, it kind of emulsifies right away. So it's not really an effective cleanse either. This has saponins in it through soapberry extract, and saponins are kind of like an extract with natural surfactants in it. Most surfactants are kind of naturally derived, but saponins are kind of like already present cleansers in themselves within the soap. That's why it's called a soapberry plant. But I just found that, you know, it has other ingredients like chamomile, green tea. It has antioxidants in it, but like it doesn't do a good job of cleansing or exfoliating. And for the price, for 4 ounces, this is $29. And I feel like I had to use a lot of this to even feel like I really even did anything. So all around, I can't really recommend this product, unfortunately. I love Paula's Choice. They provide such a great resource for if you want to know more about ingredients through their ingredient directory. But yeah, this product was just a miss for me. I won't recommend it, and yeah, it's just unfortunate. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope I introduced you to some products that you might hopefully try and that they'll work for you. If you learned anything new and I provided some useful information, feel free to subscribe for more videos like this, as well as different ingredient description videos, different brand reviews, different kind of favorites videos. And also, if you are interested in mini reviews, texture shots, and basically some day-to-day updates about my life, feel free to follow me on Instagram at rickskin_. And I hope this new structure of displaying ingredients for each product made the video a bit more streamlined and clean cut. So let me know if you liked it in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.